Hello and welcome to today's episode of Taekwondo Life Magazine Live. This is Master Marc Zirogiannis. We are a member of the Believe Network. Do you believe? It's here, Taekwondo Day, and the first day, and we are going to talk. Well, I decided there was one of the matches from today that was in the female under 49 that really caused a lot of discussion, and I figured it was worth having a conversation about. So we were going to talk about that. That is Tunisia versus Mexico, match number 106. If you have the chance to watch it, you can watch it and take a look at the things that we're talking about. I'd love to hear your comments. Always going to be interesting and exciting stuff to talk about when there's Olympics. There's going to be people that are looking to criticize, or people that are looking to comment, or people that are looking to spectate. That's not our purpose. Our purpose is to report, and that we're going to do that, and we're going to talk about that after a word from our sponsor. As I said, and as you guys know, forever and a day, that we are a member of the Believe Network, and BetOnline is our number one sponsor. It's also the number one most trusted platform in the world for sports betting, and your number one online sports betting resource. Right now, you can receive your 50% free bet of up to $250 of your first deposit to bet on anything from the Olympics to baseball to Formula One racing. BetOnline is every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads while the games are being played. When the game's over, head over to our online casino and get in on the game of blackjack, poker, or 150 slot games. Head over to the website today and get in on the action. Use the promo code BLEAV, BLEAV, for your 50% free bet credit on your first deposit of up to $250. Bet online, the game starts here. Aren't you sick of hearing me say it week after week? How could you possibly not have done this yet? So the arena is beautiful for the first day. Really majestic looking. Looks great in the streams. The matches so far seem exciting. U.S. will get into this shortly. The match I'm talking about is one that was really worth talking about. You have Tunisia in red. They were hung. Mexico in blue. Chung, match number 106, female under 49 kilograms. The referee, center referee number 4, I believe she's from China. I'm not 100% sure. The way it normally works in international tournaments is alphabetically, the lower numbers to the higher. So I know she's not from the U.S. She's not from Zaire, right? She's number 4. So I assume the Olympics is the same. I honestly don't know, but I would assume that that's the case. So now we get into first round, second round. As all of you know, or most of you know, Taekwondo practitioners or fans, we're in a best of 3 system. So there's no golden point round. Must be 1 in 3 rounds, and each round must have a winner. So first round was won by one. Second round was won by the other. I believe the first round was won by a superiority of Hung. Second round was won by Chung on normal points. Could be the other way around, but each of those rounds were won. Third round, it's getting very close to the end. You're down to the last 30 seconds, and Hung had been up, and then Chung goes up 5-3, so he's ahead. When she goes up 5-3, she does a spinning back hook kick to the head. No controversy there, except for the fact that from my angle, I was shocked. It looked like it missed the head completely, but I guess it hit the back of the head. It scored on the electronic, and the corners got it. So certainly, I am not the best one to judge, but that is not at all the issue that was in question. And now a word from our sponsor. Okay, I'm back. So in the third round, Chung, which was Mexico, was running up the gumjungs, and Mexico's coach lost his card in the third round. We get down to very close to the end of the match, less than perhaps 10 seconds. Again, we say that Chung was up based upon that spinning back hook kick, and referee calls a gamjang for avoiding the match. Now, I will tell you, in watching this, when I watched it initially, I thought it was I don't want to say a bad call, right? My point is not ever to second judge. It's easy to second guess referees. But since I've been there, I know, and sometimes it looks a little different. But from the angle that I saw it on the stream, I was like, "Wow, she's a defensive fighter. She's not avoiding." It wasn't a call I would have made initially. When I went back and have watched it since, I actually think it was a good call. I think it wasn't avoiding. Regardless, that is not the call that's in contest. But the issue now is that Chung, Mexico, had 4 gamjangs. The referee does not signal. In Taekwondo, we're supposed to signal to the referee, and it lets the coach know there's 4 gamjangs. Why? Because for a match, 5 gamjangs is your punitive, right? Used to be 10 gamjangs was punitive for the entire fight. Now it's 5 gams is punitive for the round. You lose the round. Remember, they best of 3. They've each won 1. So the winner of this round will be the winner. So the referee does not signal the 4 gamjangs. Okay, that's fine, but it kind of explains what happens next, which is down to about 3 seconds. And Chung steps out of bounds. There's 2 issues here. Number 1 is the referee in these sections for 4 things can now pull their own card, or especially on a close match, to review and make sure that gamjang exists. That's for the same things that a coach can ask for an opposing player: going out of bounds, kick after Kalio, falling down, kicking a falling opponent. So this falls into one of those categories, stepping out of bounds. So the referee could have asked for a review of that before issuing the gamjang. Perhaps the referee felt it wasn't, because it wasn't that close, or perhaps felt it was so clear that it was stepping out of bounds. The referee gave the gamjang to Chung. Resumes, clock runs out, and the match is over. You can see on the stream that the Hung player is highlighted, and the words PUN come up. PUN meaning what? The computer picked up that the 5th gamjang is punitive, and that Chung should have lost the match, the round. However, the computer itself doesn't automatically go. You have to let the computer know, confirm that, because there could be a challenge there, or there could be. It turns out that obviously there wasn't, and Chung couldn't challenge it because he did not have a card to challenge it. Chung coach, the referee didn't challenge it. However, when the referee gets to the center, the referee, you can see almost preemptively Hung's player saying 5 gamjangs, 5 gamjangs, 5 gamjangs. The referee awards to Chung, to Mexico, based upon the score, 5-3. A mistake. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. I think the head table got involved. People started booing, and the correction was made that Hung won. At which point Chung's coach goes a little crazy, and you can see him doing the motion of a spin and 5, because I think what he interpreted was they were saying 5, 5, 5, meaning 5 gamjangs. He was saying there was no spin, no 5 points for Hung. So a lot of confusion in this match. It all worked out the way it should. Hung won based upon the punitive declaration. Could the referee's challenge have been different and said that Chung didn't go out of bounds, or didn't go out of bounds during time? Based on everything that I saw, including photographs, I don't think that would have changed anything. It would have been procedural, and it perhaps would have been cleaner in the sense that had the referee pulled her card to review that, the head table may have given her the indication or the reminder: you didn't give the 4 gamjang sign to Chung. If this gamjang is approved, the match is over and Hung won. So without having that benefit, it was a little sloppy. In the end, the bright player won. I should have let you know, this is from the 3 a.m. on our time preliminaries. We are now into semifinals and finals and so on and so forth. But from the matches that I've watched so far, that this is the one that was probably the most worth speaking about. We'll talk more, obviously, as the days, we've been talking every day about the Olympics, and we'll talk more as the days go on regarding the results. Okay. And this is Master Marc Zirogiannis. I look forward to seeing you on the match. And remember, on the mat, remember, this episode is brought to you by Bet Online.